Hi, in this tutorial we're going to focus on PowerPoint Office 365 version online. The majority of learners now are using blended learning at home, and this is available for all students. It's a slightly different look and feel from the standard desktop PowerPoint presentation, so I'm just going to run through some of the functionality on here so that you can have a look at how you could make a creative and engaging presentation. With this one, obviously I've got a blank presentation. If I go to design, it comes up with a variety of different designs and layouts. There's more design ideas at the bottom that I can download. I'm just going to select one just for the time being, just so we can have a look. You also can create your own background if you wanted to. You can select from more colours, and you can use a gradient style to make 2 tones, 3 tones of a background colour. What I would suggest is you, depending on what topic you're doing, so whether it's something for a global issue, whether it is something to represent or promote a business, house style, image and ethos is extremely important. Your colours, the combination of colours, are also very important to make sure that you convey the image that you want to successfully. Certain colours often clash together, so it is really important that you make sure that you use the correct colour combination to evoke feelings. And also, if you have a specific theme, it's one that you should keep consistent. So for example, if it's for your business, you want to make sure that all of the elements, all of the publications that you create are very similar in style. Okay, so you can obviously change the slide design and layout here as well in order to add things. Now, the majority of the functionality often comes on the Insert tab. So you're able to insert new slides, tables. If you're creating a price list, or if you're creating a list of some of the products that you sell, for example, you might use a table. Inserting images, and with the online version it gives you a variety of different ways. So this device is from the computer and stored on the desktop or in the documents. Your mobile device allows you to be able to connect to your mobile via Bluetooth. OneDrive, so a lot of you might actually store your pictures and images to OneDrive. You can insert shapes on here. You can insert text boxes. So for example, I'm just going to put a smiley face in. You can then change the colour and the layout. So I might change it to yellow because a smiley face tends to be yellow. So you have this paint can here, which is the fill tool. You can also select your own different colours, and when you hover over them, it shows you what that might look like. You can change the outline colour as well, so you can create an outline colour from different colours as well. You can insert various text boxes if there is something else that you'd like to add to here, and you can also then arrange them so you can send things to the back or the front. You can rotate and you can align them as you would on normal presentation software. It just means on here that you're able to have control over where you want to place items. And it is really important when you're creating an engaging presentation that you place items in a specific way that is engaging for that particular learner. Smart art is a really good way to make your presentations more engaging and interactive. So you have flow diagrams on here. You can have circle, cyclical ones, a hierarchy theme depending on what it is, and you can also have a timeline. So when you're creating maybe your business, it might be a really good idea to have a timeline in there so that you can show what happened from the stages of development to when you actually put that product in. You have the footer as well and the slide number. You can also include audio if you want to into the presentation, and you can submit an online video if you wanted to as well. When you select the online video tool, you can put links into YouTube, SlideShare, Stream, Vimeo. So there are a range of different online videos that you can actually include. The 3 dots here also allow you to link, to make external hyperlinks. You can add symbols, and some of the software allows you to add specific add-ons to it as well. Okay, so it'll help you to add icons here as well that you can select. Some of these are illustrations, some are images. You can obviously animate some of these as well, depending on what it is that you wanted to convey or show. Now, transitions are really important to the flow of a presentation to allow it to transition from one page to the other. And again, there are a variety of different styles that you can have, and it is important to keep the style consistent throughout so that it's not jumping to and from different things, because this can sometimes confuse the audience and it can stop them from being able to really take in what it is you're trying to show them or the message you're trying to convey. So if you choose that you want it to curtain, then you should apply that to all at the top, which allows you to then make sure that it is specific throughout. You can change how long it is between transitions as well, so you can set it on the device function instead. It is entirely up to you what you select when it comes to those elements. Again, as the same as normal PowerPoint presentations, you can animate elements to make it more engaging. It also sometimes makes it more fun for the learner if you've got some things going on. However, too many transitions and animations will obviously confuse, as I said before, the actual audience themselves. They're not going to quite understand what's going on in there, so you need to make sure that you keep that to a minimum. The slideshow tab will allow you to take control how you can present it in Teams, from the current slide, present live, etc. That is entirely up to you. There is also a draw tab on here which allows you to be able to draw things. And obviously this is really useful if there is something, say you're asking the audience questions and you want to write things down as they're saying them. This is a really useful element and tool for you to have. When you're on the Home tab, one of the functionality which is really useful is the dictation tool. So you can dictate over a PowerPoint presentation if you want the user or the audience to be able to hear what you're saying, or you want to play a message to them that will play automatically when you run the PowerPoint presentation. That is a really useful tool to have as well. Reviewing and checking and also rehearsing is really important when it comes to delivering an effective presentation. So the view tool will allow you to be able to play the presentation, to view, zoom, fit it to the window, and check to make sure that all the elements work well. In the slideshow, you can present to practice. You can even rehearse with a coach, which will allow you to help. If you have any pupils, for example, that are from Ukraine or other countries, you can also use subtitles to allow them to be a part of your presentation to make it more engaging for the entire audience as well.